welcome back to Awesome RC. Today we are going to be fixing the senton, or actually it's not broken. We're going to be upgrading the senton, and we're going to be putting, can you show them the new metal spur gear on it? So let's get right into the video.
So for this upgrade, we are gonna need needle nose pliers, the little tool that comes with your car, some just Allen keys of different assortments. I don't quite know the size of this one, but it works, right?
Yeah.
And obviously a new spur gear.
And we'll link this.
Yeah.
We got the hot racing steel spur gear. How much was it?
40 maybe?
40 or $50, somewhere in that range.
Pretty expensive, but
not a cheap upgrade, but should lengthen the life exceptionally. So for the Armra 10 scale 4x4 mega, so that could work on the, let's see, the Typhon.
It'll work on the Typhon, the Granite, and then the Senton.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
So we're gonna put that on.
So the first thing you want to do with this is take off the drive shaft, and that's like the easiest part. You just push it back,
push it towards the front here and pull it off.
Yeah, so there's a little spring in there. Put that aside, and then underneath where we want to get this little piece out so that we can pull that whole assembly. So underneath there is a screw. Can you see that?
Yeah, you're good.
There's a screw right there, just one, that you want to take out so that you can pull it out.
Is this a ratchet? Is it a ratchet?
Yeah.
Handle? What? Okay, this is the coolest tool setup here. Okay, it's a ratchet. Okay, it's like it comes with all these bits. It's got it's got Phillips head and flathead, and like I love this kit already.
He's
By
jealous.
Eco Power. I know, he just pulled it out. I'm like, let's go. I'm gonna use that.
Okay. So yeah, once you pull that screw out right there, this little red piece, or whatever color it is on yours, you just push it out, and it comes out pretty simply. And it's attached to that. That'll be a pain to get back in, so don't take that out.
On the battery strap, don't mess with that.
Yeah. Okay,
Just
so
pull it out of the way.
now for right here, there's a little tab that says pull. So you want to pull that up and push this out. I like to use leverage, it just makes it a lot easier. Just gotta push that out somehow. It takes a minute.
A little bit of prying. Oh, there you go. We got it.
And so that all comes out.
There's
No
the motor
screws.
assembly.
No screws needed to just push that out. And if yours is dirty back there, I would suggest just blowing it out and cleaning it, because you know it's just a hard to reach spot.
So when you're in there, just get it all done.
So right here, inside here is where the spur gear is. You can see on the bottom, that's the old plastic one. And it connects into that part which drives the back wheels.
So it's got a star drive in there that press fits with the front piece here.
Yep. So there's 3 screws on the back. They're all the same hex size. And they're pretty long, so this will take a while. So we got all the screws out of there, and here's the inside assembly part of it. So this is the
pinion.
This is the pinion gear. So that one attaches to the motor itself.
So this is on the motor shaft that runs. So
that's already.
This view. It's already metal, so you don't want to mess with that.
Yeah. So just don't mess with that. And then this should just pull right out easily. And then we just want to set that down, and we're going to be working with this. So let's see. With our little tool right here that came with the set, we're just going to take this little nut off of there, and the spring is going to kind of pop off, maybe.
Make sure it doesn't here.
Nope, never mind. And then we pull this out.
So it's got a bearing on there too, so don't lose the bearing.
So pull the spring off. This won't come off though, is the only thing. So we push that back, and then I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little pin inside of there. And really, like, be sure that you don't lose that, because it's a pain. So the pin falls out easily.
Here it is. I'm just gonna keep this in my hand.
Yeah, he's gonna keep that. And then this part comes off. Names are hard. Seems like aluminum. It's really light.
It's definitely aluminum. Very not low quality, but very light aluminum. Not super hefty. This is to keep it's a slipper. So for this pad here, that will grip this when it's spinning. So this will actually expand and contract depending on how fast he's going. So this will touch this more depending on if he's going fast, and it'll push this faster, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You probably know what a slipper is if you've done any drag racing.
So once you have that off, the old spur gear just slides right off easily, and then you have this part, which I'm going to put over here, and that I'm going to set aside as well.
So you want to keep this because it is a great spare in case you do break anything, because his family's got 2 of these 3S or 550 mega platforms, so keep that.
Yeah, also another thing, if this is stripped, which happened on my brother's, and the reason I'm replacing mine, the plastic teeth will be just really worn down. It might not look like much, but it really affects the pinion. And it'll just kind of, you'll hear it go, but it's not going.
Yeah.
It'll make this atrocious noise that nobody likes to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
the worst noise in the RC world. It's when you know you messed up.
Yeah, you know that you broke something, huh? And these metal ones took so long for me to get. I ordered them like 4 months ago. I had to cancel it after 2 months, and then I ordered it again, and it came in a month. So apparently they're
quite a while.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of hot racing stuff does that. I got some braces for the A-arms on the Creighton. And those took 4 weeks. They're just made in China stuff.
Yeah, especially now.
Yeah.
But once I got my new one here. I'm gonna open up the new one. Brand spanking new. It's all shiny.
Shiny. Is there any grease on it that comes with it? Oh yeah.
Bit, yeah.
It's a little greasy.
A little bit greasy. So.
Which is good. You want everything into here to be well oiled.
So we have this piece of aluminum here now, and you wanna put the side with the lip on it, right there. You see that? Yep. You wanna put that like that.
So closer to the bearing.
Closer to the
lip
bearing side.
That comes up and out off the gear is gonna go next to the bearing.
And then you take this piece. There's a hole right there, and there's a hole right there, and you wanna slide that in there perfectly. I would set it sideways once you know that it's gonna go through.
For a second, I thought I lost the pin.
Yeah.
I just set it down, and I thought we wouldn't be able to finish this video because we would have to go get new pins.
It's going to be extremely important, so I'm going to move back here so that if I do drop it, this is where the needle nose pliers
away from the edge
a lot. So once you sight that in, yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna get the tripod out of the way here.
So once you see the hole through there, You just insert the pin into the hole.
It's very fidgety.
See, yeah, see it slides in like butter. And then push it in sideways, because if you're holding it vertically, it's just gonna fall right out. Like that, perfect.
Okay.
And then you just push that back together.
So the pin is what holds this in place
It holds
here.
that in place so it doesn't go anywhere. See,
When
it
it's
just
rotating.
tried to fall out when I rotated it. So you have that in there. Hold it sideways, don't hurt it. Hold it vertically, because it will fall out. Guaranteed. And then that's in there. And then we take the spring and the nut. Can you see that?
Reassemble it.
We reassemble this part. So the spring goes on the other side where the threading is. And then you just push the nut on, get it threaded, and then we grab our tool, tighten it up a bit. Don't tighten it too much because it'll just not be okay. So once the spring is as far as really close together, I like to just do that, and that's good. So now that's done, we take this the motor assembly
Motor
part.
housing.
Yeah, the motor housing. We flip the red side back out so it'll be next to the motor. And then we take this casing again. Oh wait, I almost forgot something. So it's going to be important that, you know, your gears aren't so close together that it's going to just grind them apart. Because the only thing with metal is that they'll break, they won't bend. And so you want it to be like that. Like that. I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom in. No, but you'll probably know by now if it's too close or if it's too far. As long as it slides comfortably and it doesn't make too much noise, then it'll be fine.
One trick that I do is you take a piece of paper and you put it through there, and if it gets like caught and all crumpled, you've got it too tight. But if it goes through and just leaves a little bit of marking, then you've got it good.
Is not fixed. Now upgraded car. We will put a link for sure in the description for this. Or maybe an alternate that should get there faster. That's not by Hot Racing, because their stuff does take a while to ship.
Yeah.
But, well, thanks for watching, guys. Okay, last thing here, guys.
We found a sticker.
Hot Racing sticker.
So we put this shell on, and it looks pretty sick.
It's beastie. Like,
Here, put it on the crate.
absolutely
Put it on the crate.
sick. It looks better on the Max, but still. I mean, not half bad, eh? It would have to come forward a lot because of the wings there, but still looks decent.